Okay, we're still on left-handed knitting, and so this time I'm going to show you how to do a long tail cast on. And it's the way I cast on for most of my projects, and some people don't like it, but I think it's pretty, it's a very clean cast on. But anyways, that's what I'm going to be showing you today in case this is something you want to learn. So of course you're going to have to kind of estimate how much yarn you're going to need for how many stitches you need to cast on, and so that just kind of comes with practice, and you want to hope to end up with more yarn left over than not having enough. But you'll just you can do gauges too. You can kind of cast them on and see how much yarn it is. You can unravel it and see how much yarn it is. But anyways, but I'm going to show you the technique, okay? So that way you guys can at least know how to do it. Okay, so you're going to take the yarn in your left hand, because you're left-handed, and you're going to loop it over your index finger. You're going to hold it, okay? And then you're going to put it under your thumb and over it like that. And you're going to hold both pieces of yarn together, okay? And then you're going to, okay, it looks like this. And you're going to take your needle and put it under the yarn that's looping your thumb. And you're going to bring it over and pick up the yarn that is over your index finger, and you're going to loop it back into where the thumb is, okay? And then you're going to take it off and tighten it, okay? So again, it's your thumb and your forefinger, and your other two fingers are holding, your pinky and your ring finger are holding the yarn. So you're going to go under where the loop is for the thumb. You're going to keep the yarn on your thumb, don't take it off. And then you're going to pick the yarn up from where your index finger is, and you're going to go back into the loop, and then you're just going to pull, okay? So under the thumb yarn, pick up some from the index finger, go back into this loop where the thumb is, and then pull, okay? So let's say you take your hand off and you lost your place. You're going to take the back yarn and put it over your index finger, and you're going to hold the two pieces here, and then you're just going to pick up the front yarn with your thumb again, okay? So you're just looking like this. So again, underneath the thumb yarn, pick up from where the index finger is and go back into the loop and then pull. So then you just keep doing that motion, okay? It might seem a little confusing, complicated, but it's not. But you end up with a very clean cast on, okay? All right, happy knitting. Hello, okay, today we're going to learn how to make one. So you're going to see some patterns that say make one, and it's typically in the middle of a row, and you're wondering how in the world am I going to do this? It's an increase. And so what you're going to do, and so I'm knitting left hand again. This is why I'm not doing these videos. It's for left-handers. Okay, what you're going to do, see this bar right here? It's in between the stitches. Okay, if you pull, you're knitting open, there's a bar right there. That's the yarn you're going to pick up, okay? But you're not going to just pick it up. You're going to want to pick it up and twist it so it'll create a more tighter knit. So with your left hand, okay, your yarn's just in the back. You're not going to use it right now. You pick up the bar, and you're going to put it on your needle here to knit, but you're going to want to twist it. So you're going to want to use the right hand needle and pick up the yarn from behind and go into the stitch, into the loop, and then put it on your needle, and then you're going to knit it just like regular, okay? I'm going to do it again. There's that bar right there. You're going pick it up with the left hand, you're going to get your right-handed needle, you're going to go behind, and you're going to pick it up, and you're going to slip it on the right-handed needle this way. So see, you have it, it's twisted. It's like a little loop. And then you knit this way. What happens is if you just pick up this needle, this bar, and you just put it on the needle to knit, it's going to be very loose. You're going to have a hole, and you don't want a hole unless that's what the pattern calls for. Okay, so you don't want that. So you're going to have to twist that little bar. Okay, once again, pick it up, get your right needle behind it, pick it up from there, and then just loop it on like that, and then you knit like regular. Okay, and you're wondering, what does this look like and why is it necessary? So I'm going to show you right here, this piece right here. I'm knitting a sweater, okay, and it's a raglan sleeve. And so you see all of this part right here, those are the make ones. Typically, the way this works is you're going to, the pattern's going to tell you to make one and then knit one, and then you have your stitch marker, which shows is your guide, and then you can knit one and then make one. And so that's, oops, sorry, you end up with this increase. It's an increase is what you're doing. And so this is being knit from the top down. Here's the other shoulder. Okay, so it looks like this. Here's a shoulder right here. Okay, can you see that? Here's the front of the sweater, the shoulder, and the back. So it's a raglan, so there's no seams inside. It's just stitched in one piece. And then here's the back part of the sweater. And then here's the increases to create the shoulder. Okay. And then here is the front of the sweater. So it's going to look like this. You can kind of, can't hold it up very well, but these are the two fronts of the sweaters. But you can kind of see this is sloping down. It's going to be a cardigan. And so this is the purpose of the whole make one in between your work. Okay, hope that makes sense. Thanks.